Hey, Cancer rising. How are you? Okay, this full moon in Virgo is in your third house of local community, sacred places. It is the house of the goddess. It's also siblings. It's also the way you communicate, the way you make decisions. And, you may be wanting to make decisions. You may be wanting to communicate. You may be wanting to figure things out. But there is, some things that are maybe giving you a little trouble. And that's Mars in the 12th. It's been retrograde. The 12th house is total lack of clarity. Okay. The 12th house is retreat, sleep, reflection. Um, it's dreams, it's mysticism, it's spaciness. So, as much as this full moon in Virgo wants you to make lists and figure it out, it's hard to do. And then the sun, Saturn, Mercury, Neptune, all in Pisces in your ninth house of adventure and learning and teaching and philosophy. And it's a really, I love the ninth house, right? It's like, who doesn't want adventure? Who doesn't want truth? But there's fogginess about it. There is like, I don't know what I'm doing with this area of my life. Nothing's working out there. Maybe you're playing with going back to school. You're just not sure. Maybe you don't know your next step. I really feel like Cancer risings maybe have kind of the weirdest for this full moon, specifically because Mars has been in a very difficult area of your chart. Something to note though is that past mid March, things will become a little clearer. There will be a Mars Saturn trine from your ninth to your first house, and I think that will be some answers. And also, Jupiter and Venus are in your 10th house of career. That is definitely a theme for you. That won't get much movement until past mid March, maybe even late March. Definitely the new moon in Aries will certainly kick things off there. For now, this is like just deal with your mind, dream, thought experiments. Uranus is in your 11th house of goals, friend groups, networking. Hey, you can do that. That's something you can do. Look for new people to get plugged into, places to get plugged into, maybe new goals. And I think that's been on Cancer Rising's mind a lot. What are my goals? What am I doing? What do I want to be doing? Where do I want to be? Play with that for this full moon. I think that's going to help you. If you want to list pros and cons out, do the Virgo thing, but don't try to force anything. You can't force anything, right? It's just not even possible. So that will let up around mid March. And then we get to figure things out. All right, I'll catch you on the flip side for the new moon in Aries. That'll be March 21st, but there's two new moons in Aries in your 10th house of career, and one's an eclipse. So that's coming, okay? It's coming. There's just a time to not force, and that is right now. I will see you late March.